Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Car Mechanic Simulator. We have this old muscle car over here, which is in pretty bad condition, but we have found all the faults with it. Look at this. Oh, actually, not all the brakes yet, but the engine, it was in such a bad way. So many things need to be replaced on that. It's pretty crazy. But it's pretty awesome as well, because never have we had such an extensive engine rebuild job before. So that's pretty awesome, I think. The rest of the car is okay-ish. It's not really in great condition, but, well, that's what the owner wants. So let's see. I think the rest of this is good. Let's see. Yep, we found everything. So now, you know what time it is. Time for pictures. Oh my god, look at this. I need to make sure that this is properly focused. So I'm actually gonna see all the things. There. There, poor brake performance. Loud when accelerating. And also repair damaged body parts. Oh yeah, that's... Why am I taking pictures of that? Actually, wait, yeah, why not? Right. So, let's do the big things first. Crankshaft. Oh, crankshaft pulley. For a V8 OHV, we need the fuel filter. Actually, just fuel filter and oil filter. Oh shit, the OHV, sorry. And also this one carb. Then we need the oil pan. V8 OHV. Piston. 3 of them, 300 each. Wow, this is gonna be cool. A radiator. Oops. Come on. Rocker arm. How many? Oh, 60. Wow. 3 of them. Then we need spark plugs. Quite a few. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a starter. V8. And lots of push rods. 1, 2, 3... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bloody hell. Alright, so there's the fuel pump. Come on. Ignition distributor. Oh, it's actually over there. No, we need the rotor. And the round air filter, which we already bought. Actually, wait a second. Round air filter. Oh yeah, it is 1 carb. Okay, of course it is. Cam gear. V8 OHV. Timing chain. V8 OHV, of course. Water pump. V8 OHV. And water pump pulley. Next, the brakes. Brake caliper. 2 ventilated discs. A drum. Some pads. Some shoes. And a drum wheel cylinder. Drum wheel cylinder. Next, we need the exhaust manifold. For a V8 OH3. There we go. 2 of them, actually. Middle muffler. That's gonna be so much money. And rear muffler. V8 OHV. But we're not done yet. We need the body parts. Oh yeah, wait a second. What was this thing? This is the Bolt Hellcat. So, Bolt Hellcat. Oh, why am I not... Bolt Hellcat. We need the front right fender. Front right fender. We need a left headlight and the left tail light, right headlight, and the trunk. All right. Let me just close this on my phone. There we go. That's quite a lot of stuff we'll be replacing on this car. Assemble. All right, let's put these things on first. Everything new. Well, not everything, unfortunately, but there we go. That's actually interesting. Never before did we have to change the wheels themselves. Huh. Does that ever happen? That's a question. That's a question I have for you. Possibly. Maybe when you buy your own cars to auction off. Maybe. So let's put all the wheels on first. And all the brake stuff. Look at how new that is. Yes. Okay. And on the other side, a new wheels, brake wheel cylinder. There. I'll be dreaming of this. Right, let's put the fuel tank back in, and then the fuel pump, so I don't forget about that. Also the mufflers. Come on, let's go there that way. God, I always have to wrestle with the camera, it seems. Alright, that's pretty good. There's the starter, which needs to be replaced. Needs to be new. Let's also put the oil filter on while we're here. And of course all the other stuff. Wait a second. Was the oil filter okay? Yeah, it was actually. Okay, well we'll need we'll use the one we bought from for some other, you know, things. Right, we need to put the pistons in. And all that good stuff that, you know, sort of makes the car go. Alright, look at this engine. It's been taken apart. So, pistons. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, new pistons. Unfortunately, not all of them. Which I'm not sure is the best idea, but oh well. I'm not really a car mechanic. Well, I am in the game, but that's about it. So one side is gonna be pretty good, the other side, not so good. And I think the customer will be regretting that decision not to replace everything. So they'll be coming back and saying, "Oh, can you do a full engine rebuild again?" And I'll say, "Sure, just give me your money." Look at all those push rods. Oh yeah, so that side is gonna have new cylinders. This side is gonna have new push rods. Oh man. Right, rocker arms go in. New ones. There we go. Only 2 valves per cylinder. Oh well. Shame, but there you go. And of course a carburetor. I do. There we go. And you go. That's gonna be excellent. I really do wonder how much it's gonna cost them. Which is kind of funny if you think about it, because we do own this mechanic shop, and we are the mechanic, and we don't know how much it's gonna cost. We already know it because we bought the stuff. We can do this stuff, the timing. We also can put the shaft in. There's the ignition distributor and the rotor, the cap, and the little clips that I usually forget. Alright, there's the chain, the new one. And the cover. There's so many parts. I do like how they've done this, you know? It's quite cool how there's so many parts you can fiddle around with, take off, and so on. It's pretty awesome to see that. Let's put the pulley on. Starter motor. I'm not actually sure what happens if you give them new stuff when they don't want new stuff. Do they pay you for it or not? Probably not, I'm guessing. On goes the fan and then the radiator as well. There it is. New one. Alright, let's do the other head. Those are some big bolts. Yeah, I keep calling them screws, but I guess they're really bolts? I don't know. Either way, Let's do all the push rods. Yeah, this side is gonna have the crappy push rods. There you go. It's a lot of them. 2 for each cylinder, of course. And the crappy rocker arms. Yeah, if I was selling this car, I would probably just replace all of it. Just a, you know, complete engine rebuild. We'll see how viable that is, of course. Also, it's going to be fairly interesting. How does that work? I mean, you have to know what you're buying. Because over here, for example, you know, we know that we have to replace this and this and this part. But when you're rebuilding a car yourself, you, I guess, decide what parts you will replace and what not. So you have to actually know which parts you want to buy and which parts will go under the car. Interesting. There's the manifold, the intake manifold. And the carburetor. It's a quad carburetor. Well, one carburetor actually. And the new air filter. Yeah, that's also not the best position for an air filter. On top of a hot engine. Alright. But hey, olden days. Alright, that's about it for the engine, I think. The starter motor is on. Wow, yeah. Is that it? Just the oil? Let me check. Oil pan and... oh yeah, yeah, that's it. So let us just put the oil pan on, and then we can pour some oil into this. Assemble. Oh yeah, I have to assemble this. Kind of important parts. Kind of, you know, they sort of hold the crankshaft in. It's sort of important, I would say. Right, the oil pan. Wow, the old oil pan was in such a bad condition. There we go. All right, and now we can actually put the put new oil in, and then we'll replace the rotten panels, and that will be it. I really wonder how much they're gonna pay for it. Oil, premium motor oil, 10W30. Huh. There we go. That's the engine ready. Now, let's actually move it to the center. So, let's take that off, and that off, and that... oh, both headlights? Oh, okay. And also this is fairly rotten. Right, let's put those in, and that. That. Front right fender. The headlights, yeah, I didn't buy the other ones. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, never mind. There we go. Yeah, look at this. It's completely new. Awesome. What? Only 6,500? Wow. You can see that it's an older car, I guess. Wow. That is... ooh, Mio Veni Urs. I guess it's a 4x4? It almost looks like a Dacia Duster. It's interesting. Let's take it. We've never seen that one before. Wow, I'm kind of disappointed that it was only 6,500. The supercar before, well, obviously it's a supercar, was a lot more expensive. Yeah, this is definitely a Dacia Duster, I think. Which is, incidentally, a very cheap, but incredibly fun 4x4. If you've never driven it, if you're, you know... if you're raising your nose because it's a Dacia, don't go and drive it. It's so much fun. Oh yeah, what's wrong with this car? Brake problems, loud exam, repair all gearbox faults. Okay, it's pretty easy. Don't even have to. Yeah, the gearbox will need replacing. Nothing else over here. Let's take off the starter motor before we begin. Is that a... yeah, that's a 4x4. There we go. So it is a Dacia Duster. Where's the starter? There it is. Starter comes off. So we can do other stuff. Let's move it to one of the lifters. I still don't have enough points. Nope. Alright. It's gonna be good. Okay. Actually, I can do the wheels first. And replace the brakes. Well, just get the crappy stuff off. So it'll be ready. Oh, the ventilated discs seemed to be okay. Was it? No, it wasn't. 25%. I thought it would be more rusty at 25%. Interesting. Also, there's an interesting thing. In hardcore mode, it says that the way rust is displayed is recalculated. So I don't know what that means. Does it mean that not the entire part is rusty, or... I don't know, really. I don't know what it means. Right. We have to take the shafts off now. Drive shaft. Or drive shafts. So, so we can take the gearbox off, which will completely need replacing. Also, the exhaust pipes and such. Alright. Come on. Please. Please. There. Yeah, we'll need to take this off. And the other side. And the drive shaft, the front drive shaft, and then the gearbox. That's pretty cool. There it is. And the clutch release bearing is pretty short. Otherwise, it's okay. Let's see the rear stuff. This looks okay, but I think the calipers are not. Yeah, the calipers are in pretty bad condition, as are the pads. So that comes off. Also, the rear muffler, which I believe I've bought. No, I haven't bought. My mistake. I bought a V8 one or something, right? I don't know. There we go. I think that's about it on the car. Yep, we found everything. So, as is traditional, let's take pictures of this. Alright. I have to make sure I'm not looking at the V8 one. Right. Clutch release bearing. Actually, we do have one, don't we? I'm pretty sure we have one. Sell all the junk. Let's see. Yeah, we do. No, yeah, we do. Clutch release bearing. Alright, so now we need a gearbox. An i4 4x4, which is almost 1,000. Look at the V8 4x4. Jeez. Catalytic converter. An exhaust pipe. Just the exhaust pipe. Where is it? There. And the rear muffler of an i4. And then we need the brake stuff. 4 caliper. All of the calipers needs replacing. The disc, ventilated disc, and all the pads need replacing as well. There we go. And that's it. Assemble. I have to say it's fun. I thought I would get bored of this after a while, but it's actually quite a lot of fun doing it. I can't put the wheels back on yet because we actually need to, you know, put the whole drive shaft back on. So we might as well do that, I guess. So clutch release bearing, the 4x4 box, gearbox. Right, there's the drive shaft, and then we can do these ones, and then we could put the wheels on as well. Excellent, let's do the other side as well. Just one. Just the one bolt. There. Let's also put this drive shaft on. Can I? Will I manage it? Come on, where is it? No, I can't apparently click it from here. That's very, very annoying. So there's the exhaust pipe, there's the muffler, and there's the drive shaft. Alright, and the other one as well. Excellent. Alright. The rear wheels. Well, the brakes and the wheels. There's the basic rims. It's a basic car, but it's a basic 4x4 and a lot of fun. And very cheap. It's actually funny. You know, the Dacia Duster, which is such a cheap... it's a cheap badge and a cheap 4x4, the Duster. And I haven't forgotten anything. Cool. Oh yeah, the starter. The funny thing is, because even though it's such a cheap car and a cheap brand, it's usually found parked at houses where they've got very expensive cars like Porsches and such, because, well, they have Porsches and such for everyday drivers, and then they have these cheap 4x4 Dusters for when they want to go to, you know, I don't know, cross country to one of their weekend houses somewhere, you know, in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty funny. Right, 7,500 experience. We're creeping towards the... oh, look at that. We're almost at the Del Rey Imperator. Let's take the Royal Clown. The Royal Crown. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and we're gonna continue next time. Bye-bye.